Today we're going to learn about some literary databases that you guys can use for your research project. And we're going to start by going to the Daniel Hand website. And once you get to the Daniel Hand website, you can go to Library Media Center and you're going to go to Classes. Now once I get to Classes, you're going to scroll down to Miss Candia, AP English Final Project. Now there's three sources you can go to on this page. The first one we're going to look at is Gale's Literary Resource Center. And this is the basic page, the basic search page for the Resource Center. So if I'm doing a research project on Kurt Vonnegut, I would type in Kurt Vonnegut. Hit search, and these will be my results. Now if you look up here, the tabs are literature criticism, biographies, topic and work overviews, reviews and news, primary sources, and literary works. Here you can sometimes find the actual stories that they wrote, and multimedia. These are more interviews, images, audio, that sort of thing. If I look to my left, I could limit my search. Alright, so if I could search within these results, so I have 154. Say I just wanted to do Slaughterhouse-5. I want to look at that. Alright, it goes down to 82. And most of these articles will mention Slaughterhouse-5. Some of them will be specifically about Slaughterhouse-5. Some will only mention them. So if I click on that first one, it's an overview of Kurt Vonnegut. Some of these are shorter than others, but again, this one mentions Slaughterhouse-5. It's not really about Slaughterhouse-5. If I want to cite this, if I get any information from here that I include in my paper, I'm going to copy and paste the citation and put it into my EasyBib account, or to put it directly into Word. If I go back, I can click on the other tabs, and I'll have biographies here, topic and work overviews. So let's see, Slaughterhouse-5 is right there, and it says it right here, work overview. So this gives you more of the plot. There are other articles that will give you a critical essay, which might be a little bit more helpful for this project. And if I go here, an overview of Slaughterhouse-5, it's an overview plus a critical essay as well. So this might analyze it more than the article we just looked at. Citations right here, I just copy and paste that into whatever I'm creating my works cited with, and I move on. The next source we're going to look at is EBSCO Literary Resource Center. This is very similar to the one we just looked at, except this is from a different company, and it's offered through Scranton, so you're going to need a library card if you want to use this one. When I click on that link, it brings me right to the Scranton database site and right to the Literary Reference Center link. If I click on that icon, it brings me to the page. So when you get to this database, it basically works the same way as the Gale database. You want to search for your author up top. So again, I'm going to put Kurt Vonnegut. Search for him. It's a little different setup when you get the results, but for the most part, if I want just literary criticisms of Kurt Vonnegut, I can limit my results by clicking on some of these limiters. So if I click on literary criticism, alright, my numbers drop here, and I have only literary criticisms of his works. So the first one is Slaughterhouse-5. Click on it. Here's a critical evaluation of the book, and the citation would be on the right hand side. I click Cite. I scroll down to MLA and copy and paste that. The last group of databases we're going to look at are for ECE students. So if you don't have an ECE account, you can't access these. If you do, you can. So I'm going to click on that, and it'll bring you to a list of databases. These are all American literature databases. So all of these will find information for you, and they basically work the same way as the other two databases. You can search and limit all the results. This one, the Literature Resource Center, is the first one I showed you in this video, so you don't have to go through UConn to get this one. But the rest of them are exclusive to UConn. We don't offer them through the high school, so these are exclusively through ECE. And if you need any help with these, I can help you. And those are the databases for the Literature Research Project.